What are you doing in my swamp?
Hello everybody, this is Overboy, and I'm going to be doing my review for the 1995 movie, Nick of Time. So in this movie, an ordinary man is suddenly forced into a plot to kill a politician in exchange for his kidnapped daughter's freedom. So this is a pretty good conspiracy thriller. I'm not really into these type of movies most of the time and everything, but I did like this one quite a bit. I think Johnny Depp is pretty good as Gene Watson. He plays him pretty well and everything, and he's not the typical type of character that Johnny Depp plays. He's like an everyday guy that's a father and everything, and as soon as his daughter is kidnapped, he's trying to figure out ways to stop this stuff from going on so that he can save her and everything, and he's put in a really bad situation where he has to kill this governor and everything, and it just he plays the character really well and everything. A lot like, it's not the typical type of character. This is someone that you would expect someone like Kevin Spacey or Tom Hanks or someone else to play and everything back then as an everyday person, although that would have probably not been as much Kevin Spacey yet. That was before American Beauty when he started doing more of those type of characters and everything, but this was around the time that Kevin Spacey was doing Seven, so he probably wouldn't have played that character. He probably would have played Christopher Walken's character if he was in this movie, but he was just a good example of someone that could play an everyday person, or Nicolas Cage or something like that. But I honestly feel like if anybody else played this character, it probably would have been Tom Hanks and everything, and he would have been a good choice too. Christopher Walken, though, is absolutely great as Mr. Smith. He's a really great villain. He's always good at playing villains, but this is one of his most intimidating ones. He just has a really strong screen presence, and every time he shows up on screen, you get a sense of dread and everything. Yeah, I thought they did a good job with that. Marsha Mason is really good as Governor Eleanor Grant. She doesn't have a lot of screen time, but whenever she does, she just has a really likable screen presence, and you actually don't want to see her die. Everything, they do a good job on that too. And I love how the movie keeps you on the edge of your seat during most of its runtime. Like most of the time, you're like with most edge of your seat thrillers, this movie keeps you guessing and wondering what's going to happen next in the movie, which I love that when a movie can do that and everything. And I also love Arthur B. Rubinstein's score for this movie. It's really good, and it helps with this eerie, dreadful atmosphere that the movie has throughout the whole runtime and everything. And I also love how this movie takes place in real time and everything. A lot like they did a good job at that as well and everything. Stuff I'm not really familiar with them doing movies in real time very often, but I do really like that they were able to do it with this movie, and I thought it worked really good. As far as negatives go, I will say the movie is a little bit predictable and everything. There's certain things that you know are going to happen in this movie and stuff, and when they do, it's not very surprising. And the ending was pretty good and stuff, but like I said, it was also very predictable too. And there's a couple of parts where I felt like he could have gotten out of the situation and stuff, but he made bad decisions and stuff, which I guess also makes sense. When you're in an intense situation, you're not always going to think rationally, but there were definitely a few parts in there where I was like, if you just would have done this differently or that differently, you could have avoided this altogether. But all in all, Nick of Time isn't a masterpiece, but it's a fun thriller the 90s that we don't really get these type of movies anymore and stuff, so I do enjoy it quite a bit. I don't think that it's one of the absolute best or anything, but it is a really good time and everything. If you're a fan of 90s thrillers and stuff like that, I would definitely recommend it and everything, or just a fan of Johnny Depp. This is one of his more underrated movies. It's not like a mind-blowing performance. It's not on the level of, say, Edward Scissorhands, but it is still a really great performance and everything. But so, and it is a really good movie. Like I said, it's just something that's different for him. I do get, like, some people say he was miscast and stuff. I don't really think he was, personally, and everything. I thought he was perfectly fine, but I do think that they could have had other actors that would have done just as good at playing that character as he would have. Heck, even Ben Affleck or Matt Damon would have been good in this role as well and everything. But yeah, anyway, let me know in the comments what you think of Nick of Time, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a good day, everybody. I just want to say thank you for watching this video, and everything. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please like and subscribe, and share this video with your friends, and get more people going, help the channel grow. I really appreciate it, and thank you all, and have a good day.